Ah, I don't know what I'm doing. I've gone insane. Yabba dabba doo. Okay. Ah, yes. I had met with you, lads. For murdering a totally not innocent person.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is fast? Probably going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. There's the path up. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
That could be it.
All right. Yeah, that looks like a fucking fortification. All right. I do say so myself. Fix yourself. Fine. Why? Why you do this?
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comer.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. She should be in the house. At the top.
That was easy. Now I better take...
Gone weak at the...
What? It didn't say steal. Fucking stupid.
That was easy. Now I better take a look around here.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey.
Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
And fork.
The wall here isn't too high. Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news. This must be where the commanders are.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery.
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
I can see through your neck.
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir. Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with a sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Scallis.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
I'm sorry, Vanyek. I'm gonna one-hit you.
Is that all you've got?
Ooh, okay, you got some moves. Like I said, one hit.
Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most
Yeah,
of the
cracked your
fuckers
head.
here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek is past it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
I did not improve any skills. You had nothing to teach me, Vanyek.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual. When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this? Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
I got elbowed to the face. I got water to the
Coming
face.
round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate. I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzig Kobela. Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzig still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
Hiya, Tarada.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you...
You might want to go back a minute or so
I was
in
looking for
the
my father's
VOD.
sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it.
Because we got revealed some information.
But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
I think that's very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Oh, so generous.
Radzig will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new Lord of the Realm.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
He smacked my bottom.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up. Farewell.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric.
No.
Let's go. We've got
Karate.
work to do.
Bad. Henry's got abs of steel. Sir Henry cannot be beaten.
Henry, wake up. Can you hear me?
Zabishek, you're a piece of shit.
Jesus, that brutally worked you over.
Yeah, Radzig do be Henry's
Here.
papa.
Try to drink.
However,
Never come round.
part of me feels like that wasn't the initial
How do you know my
choice.
name?
I don't know, because like Henry's eye
Don't you
color,
recognize me?
if I'm remembering right, is not Sir Radzig's eye color. I
Zabishek.
can't remember the eye color of his mom,
You fucking traitor.
but I remember he has the same eye color, I believe, of
You throw me
his.
to those bastards, and then look me in the
Papa,
eye like nothing
black
happened.
Shh, be quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Ishtvan's bruiser.
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about. You shouldn't
you're
look a gift
bribing
horse
me.
in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
So what exactly are your reasons?
Nothing you need to care about. Let's just say it's a personal matter.
But I do care. I don't believe a word you say. I know you're up to something. So you better try harder to convince me, or I'm not going anywhere with you.
Not a day passes without these cutthroats pulling daggers on each other. And I'm the youngest. So
Okay.
they make a slave out of me.
And Henry's eyes are
Daniel's
blue,
life
like
isn't
his
quite how you imagined it, eh?
blacksmith
My heart
dad,
bleeds.
isn't it?
But you could easily make a run for it on your own. Why bother with me?
Look, I just want to live a normal life. For that, I need peace and some coin. You need to get out of here, and you've got coin. My help won't cost you a tenth of what Istvan would want from Sir Radzig. Why shouldn't we help each other?
Why don't you go on your own?
What would I do? I've been left alone in this world, and I'm an outlaw. How long do you think it'll take before I'm swinging from a gibbet? I need to get some coin and get the hell out of here.
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you.
God,
so they
everyone
don't
just knows who
panic.
my papa is,
And
huh?
naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you
Those
escape,
aren't brown eyes.
nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
That Wikipedia is wrong.
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
All right then. Let's get out of here. Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratsig I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
All right, I'll have to trust you're a man of honor. Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade.
Oh.
All we have to do
Oh,
is jump over
this is
and we'll have
disgusting.
a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all?
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
Hey, I can't move yet. Gotta be locked somewhere. Ah. Hmm. Time. Time. Praise Master Thief. Ooh, take that. I'm stealthy as fuck, boy. I should drink. Now that we have all our gear. Well, we're gonna sprint. Ah! The bad guys were so stunned they couldn't believe Sir Henry was so brave and bold and beautiful. Uh-oh. Oh, you bastard!
Come here,
No!
lily liver. I'll gut you like a rabbit. Gone weak at the knees.
No! What? What? What is? Who's pulling me? Fuck off! Suck my dick! I'm Sir Henry the Bold, the brave, the beautiful. You're about to break my foot. Can I don't have a horse. I mean, they can't get rid of. Oh, we're about to go blind the moment we go through the cutscene. Hey there, it's Bishek. Coming to me.
So, we're out. Now it's time for you to keep your part of the bargain.
Don't worry, I keep my word.
I'm not keeping
I'll
my
have to
word.
go
I'm
to
gonna
Rattle and
murder
see
him.
My father. They took my coin when they captured me.
Fine. We should get out of here as quick as we can anyway.
Well, you'll have to help me. Somehow the massage I got from that big bastard didn't do me a lot of good. I don't suppose you have a horse hidden around here.
A horse? Actually, I didn't think of that.
Any word about your boy, Radzig?
Nothing yet.
Let's hope he hasn't done anything rash. Wouldn't surprise me given the balls that he has. Now, I wonder where he might have got those from.
Don't start, Hanush.
I'm sorry, sir. This fellow...
Henry!
Father?
See, look, those eyes are obviously green and Henry's are very
Well,
blue.
I see that you haven't been idle, and we'll certainly need to have a talk later, but not quite so publicly. Looks like you have plenty to tell us. What happened?
I got a bit tied up at Vranyik. But now I know what they're planning.
What's being planned? And who's planning it? Spit it out, boy!
There's no longer any doubt about it. It's that Hungarian noble you were hosting on the same day Sigismund pillaged Skalitz.
Sir Istvan Toth.
Toth and his people. Everything fits.
Green plus brown.
They're the ones making the counterfeit money and using it to
I
hire
mean,
mercenaries from all around.
Guess
He's already got quite an army at Vranyik.
green.
What the fuck
With the
is he
recessive
after?
trait with green
I can
equal,
tell you exactly.
possibly
And you
equal
won't like it.
blue
How's that?
eyes.
I had quite a long talk with him.
What?
When I was trying to get into
Sir
his camp,
Hanush.
I was taken captive.
What?
We had a bit of a chat. Actually, he told me his entire plan.
What?
I agree. What?
I suppose he thought he didn't need to keep it secret any longer. I'm not all that surprised.
Why not?
What's that bastard planning?
He's in the service of Sigismund. He wants to destroy King Wenceslas' allies. That means us. He's gathered a very large force. I'm honestly not sure if we can.
I mean,
defeat
I
them.
guess if
And he knows no
Radzik
one will
has
come to
blue
our aid
eyes
now.
somewhere in his gene pool, and then Henry's
Henry's
mom
How many men
has
has he got?
dominant brown,
More
but
than
then a
100,
blue eye
I'd say.
recessive. It's
And how
possible.
secure is their camp?
It's an old abandoned fortress on a hill above
They're
Sasau.
putting the science into this
It's
game.
inaccessible from three
That
sides,
is not
surrounded by a
needed.
timber palisade.
Bastard! I'll crush that rebel of his.
That's easy to say, old friend. It seems Toth isn't taking any chances.
Together with Divish, we can muster enough men. And we can all see there's no time to waste. That bastard wants a battle. Much better we pick a time and place than he does.
Undoubtedly. We have to take them by surprise. It would be best to attack tomorrow night. We can't get ready any sooner.
That's what I like to hear, Radzig.
Henry, I want you to get yourself fixed up and then go straight to Sir Divish of Talmberg. Tell him to assemble all the able-bodied men he can and bring them to Vranik tomorrow evening. We'll wait for him there.
Yes, sir.
Finally, a chance to show I'm not carrying a sword just for ornament.
What is it, Henry? Is there something else?
The thing is, we have to deal with Zbyszek.
I see. And who is he?
Which one? He almost got me. If it had not been for sheer plot armor, we would have died.
Zbyszek is a mill hand.
Yeah,
from
that's what I
Gdańsk.
thought.
When I went back there, I found him robbing the dead, and he called his bandit mates on me. It was his fault they nearly killed me. He joined Toth's men, and now he thinks that just because he helped me once, everything he did will be forgiven. He's expecting to get paid. But he's sorely mistaken. He's a traitor and a murderer who deserves to hang.
Swine. You fucking swine! This is what I get for sticking out my neck for you. I'll kill you, you cunt!
Henry, I must say I'm a little confused.
Go, you bastard, I'm innocent. I saved this fucker's life!
Scum!
Well, then lock him up.
You'll pay for this! My lord will slaughter you all like sheep! You don't stand a chance in hell! Leave me alone! Let me go, you fuck!
Let's make an example of him. Put anyone else off the idea of banditry. I'll tell the executioner.
Well, that's not exactly how the law works.
Well, how does the law work these days? Not very well from what I've seen. And I'm not wasting food on criminals while we try to find someone to try them. Besides,
Yeah, portraits
it'd
were.
be good to show the common folk that we're taking action.
True enough.
God, I want a side game just Sir Hanish yelling at people.
Get a good meal inside.
And drinking
get those
booze.
wounds tended to. You look wretched. And if you need equipment or armor, tell Bernard. He'll give you what you need.
Yes, my lord.
No more, my lord. I'm your father. I swear, Hal, I plan to tell you. I'm sorry Istvan, of all people, beat me to it. But now we have more urgent matters to deal with. Later we'll have time to talk about it. What do you say?
As you wish, my lord. Father.
Good. Now go to Divish as quickly as you can, son.
Oh. Howdy.
Awake already? I hope you've had a good rest after all you've been through. You might need it. We've got work to do tonight, so get up and get going to Talmberg as soon as possible. You need to rouse Sir Divish and his men for the attack. We'll meet this evening at the stronghold and settle up with that sly bastard.
I have to go and see Sir Divish right away. Otherwise they won't get to Vranik in time.
Listen up, men. It's going to be a long night, and no easy pickings. I want every last one of you standing here in full armor and ready for action by sunset.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be bright. As long as we don't look up at the sky, you know, everything's fine. Now we ride for the Talmud. Ooh, I'm looking at the... We might be finishing this tonight? Hey there, Strobex. I'm doing good. How are you? Really depends on if I can get the one achievement that's coming up here on the first try.
Sir, I bring an urgent message from my father, from Sir Radzig and Hanish.
I take it you've heard. What does your father want from me?
I found out who's behind all the unrest in the region, and Father and Hanush have decided to put an end to it all.
What? So who is responsible for all our recent troubles?
You may have met him. Istvan Toth.
No, I haven't met him. But Sir Radzik said he'd been here to visit before the raid. I don't suppose that's a coincidence. What kind of man is he? What is he after?
He's in the service of King Sigismund, and he's fighting the nobility who support King Wenceslas. They've amassed quite a force at the old stronghold above Sasau, and they're planning to attack very soon. Father and Hanush have decided to move first and destroy him before he's prepared.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
When? And how?
Tonight. They send word for you to muster your men and rendezvous with them at Vranyik.
This is madness.
Maybe it is. But I fear that Radzik and Hanush are right. The sooner we cure this pestilence, the better. Gather the men and make ready. We march tonight. Leave only as many as you must to guard the castle.
Very well, sir. As you command.
Will you be coming with us?
Yes, sir. I have some scores to settle with them.
Yeah! Where'd that watchtower come from? That wasn't there before. And look at him, he's all frilly and like, where'd I get that armor? That's not my armor. Also, that's not my horse. That is Pebbles. That's Pebbles. That isn't Shadowfax. Where is Shadowfax? War!
Well, Divish. I see you don't want to miss the show.
You didn't expect me to leave all the glory to you.
Never. We wouldn't dream of starting without you.
What news? Did you parley with them?
We did.
And what was the outcome?
Not quite what we hoped for. Radzik wanted to go parley with him in person. Fortunately, I talked him out of it.
It seems that this will not be resolved without a battle.
Bloody good thing, too. Finally, we'll have some proper entertainment in the countryside.
Fortunately, my son here showed immense daring and made his way into the lion's den to spy on them.
Tell us what you saw, lad.
Men. Lots of them. At least 5.
What do you want to know, exactly?
Well, let's start with how well fortified they are.
The outer palisade goes right around the whole camp. On a small hill inside it, there's a half-demolished farmhouse that's ringed by another palisade. That's where I was held prisoner, and that's where Toth's based. Him and his inner circle.
Can you tell us how many tents there are and how they're arranged?
There might be 50, maybe 60. Most of them in the right-hand side of the camp.
And the men? How many men strong are they?
Quite a few. At least 80.
Huh. We don't number much more than that ourselves.
We do outnumber them, though, even if only by a few men. And our men are well armed and disciplined. The foe, nothing but a rabble.
From what I've seen, it's best to attack from our direction. How does it look from the other sides?
The east side is all rocks, so no hope of launching a major assault from there. On the other hand, that's the way I escaped. It's where they throw all their waste. The heap's already so high it's almost to the top of the palisade.
Now that is interesting. The ramparts are long. If there are as many of them as we think, they can hardly keep watch over the entire length. Attack with full force at the gate, and they won't have enough men at the rear.
That's an excellent strategy. But then I'd expect no less from you.
If we cause an enormous uproar at the same time, they won't know what's hit them.
Uproar?
You said they have tents there?
Yes, sir.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, tents usually burn rather well. And we have quite a few archers.
You don't do things by halves, Divish.
So, I believe we have a plan. Robard will take 10 men and sneak to the rear of the fortifications. There's an entry point, but you must remain hidden.
I will do my best, sir.
That shouldn't be too hard. They'll have other things to worry about. The rest of us will launch a frontal assault. Rain burning arrows on them and then attack.
Those bastards won't know which way to turn.
At that point, Robard and his squad will strike from the rear.
I think it's a good plan.
God be with you, my friends.
We'll wipe those whore sons off the face of the earth.
War! Then there's Sir Henry. Sir Henry, put a helmet on.
Listen up now. We are about to meet the rabble that have been trying to hurt us. Pillaging, killing, raping, and generally being a thorn in our side for long enough. They may be hiding behind a stockade, but they are still a pack of curs who are no match for men like you. And tonight, we are going to festoon these trees with corpses.
That's a big word.
First,
Festoon.
we will set fire to their little hornet's nest. Then we'll keep them busy by the gate. And when we've made it nice and hot for them, Sir Robard and his men will pounce on them from the rear. And we will hack them to pieces. Have you got it? Yes, sir. Good. Now, when we reach the ramparts, the archers will cover the men climbing it, and the men with the battering ram. Any of these fuckers foolish enough to stick his head outside the stockade is to lose it at once. Understood? Yes, sir! Glad to hear it. Now, let's do it! Forward!
War! How low will my frames drop?
Archers, fire!
What up, Ice? How have you been? Ah! Does this actually protect me from archers at all? Yeah, I can shoot my own arrows. Can I? Come on, how's that missing? I see his fucking head right there. Yeah, I guess I can't kill them. Can I climb? I want to climb. Going up? Can I go up? You going up? Go on, you guys got this. You got... I'm just happy to be here. Oh, I got one. I got one. I don't got that one. Oh, wait. I'm dancing around. Boop. 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 Sorry for it. I am getting 30 frames on this new computer. This game is so well optimized.
Henry, go with the men and flush out anyone left around the tents.
The moment there's more than like 5 people on screen, things go bad.
Rest of you, warm up and go to the top gate.
Ah! Oh, you're a bad guy. Get bunked. Bunk. You leave my buddy alone. He's my friend. Through the power of friendship, you're dead. Power of friendship. Get back here. Invisible wall. Oh, he's got a spear. Oh, never mind. Guess I don't have to deal with him. Ah! Bunk, 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 bunk. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, you guys got this. Yeah. 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 Oh god, they're so... Y'all got... I'm gonna... Oh, pardon me. Funk. 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 Got him.
Where's that Hungarian bastard? Why isn't he here? Don't tell me no one was in command!
It does rather look that way, Hanush.
Henry, where's Toth? You said he was here.
He definitely was, sir. I've got the cuts and bruises to show for it.
We have to find out where he slithered off to. Look for clues. Anything that will tell us what he's doing.
Well, look here.
What are we looking at, Sir Divish? Well, I found a convenient placed letter. What do I have? I guess I technically didn't secure one part of the encampment.
Sir, this was all I could find.
A letter? What does it say, Radzig?
Alongside hunting, drinking, and swordplay, you might find time for a little study, old man. In the courts of Prague, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can read nowadays.
Yes, well, here in the countryside, we don't give a tinker's curse about such things. That's what I've got a scribe for, anyway. What does the damn thing say?
It appears to be written by Toth, but it doesn't say to whom. It says everything's going according to plan, and the castle should soon be taken.
Castle? What castle? What does he need a castle for?
Sir, we took this one alive. And it seems he's not just some ordinary spear carrier.
Where's that rat Toth? Where did he go? Speak, damn you!
He's thwarted you again, hasn't he?
If you play your cards right, you might come out of this in one piece. Where is your lord? He was here yesterday, wasn't he?
Come now, sir. We both know where I will end up. My lord is gone. He took most of the men and left.
Where has he gone? What is he planning? He writes here about taking some castle. Which castle?
Oh, some nearby castle. Left completely unguarded. Now I wonder where it could be.
I feel like Zabishek was sent.
What are you saying, you
I feel
horse
like
son?
the ploy
Talberg.
to get Henry
Did he
to
go
escape
to Talberg?
was planned by Toth.
You'll never get.
Report the plans back to them to get Sir Divish out of the castle.
What? We're planning on sending him to some monastery to become a monk? I believe we have some work to do, Sir Divish, do we not? Mount up, gentlemen. We don't have any time to waste.
Halt! Who goes there? Greetings. We were ambushed. We need assistance. We have wounded men here. Open the gate. The Lord be praised. Here! Come on! Come on!
Lady Stephanie, I really don't think we should...
My lady.
Faster, man! Come on, faster!
My men are gravely wounded. Without treatment, I'm afraid they won't live to see morning.
Hiya! Hiya!
Not to worry. We'll take care of them.
My lady, you have my uttermost gratitude. May God reward you for your kindness.
Every Christian should help his neighbor in his hour of need.
True. Especially now, when treachery and deception surround us on all sides.
Get out of the way!
The devil lurks in the shadows.
Come on!
And one fears taking a guest into his house.
I love the Shakespearean music and a vibe.
Signal the others. Yes, sir.
Oh no. We're too late.
Whee! Boop.
Quickly! Follow me!
God, those horses must want to kill themselves after all that riding. Ugh. He just runs in on foot. Sir Henry will help. Sir Henry will help. Bitch. I've got it. Henry remembering this is his history. Nah, certificate, you can just find a new one.
Come out, you rat! Come out and fight like a man! I don't think so. I like it better right here. Would you rather hide behind my wife like some mangy whelp? I could just as easily cut her throat. I have hostages enough, and strong walls to protect me. Bring him here. Radzig? What do you want, you viper? Let me think. Actually, there's nothing I want from you. Except maybe to see you all die. Fire! Burn it down!
Christ. Are you all right?
I'll live. Whew, but I don't think I'll be wielding a sword for a while.
Oh, we have men enough for sword wielding. A good lord is harder to come by.
How the hell did they get Radzig? I didn't make it to the gate.
He was charging against reinforcements from the castle.
We have to save Sir my father, somehow.
And we have to save my wife and get our home back.
My friend, I think you know as well as I. We have to lay siege.
No. No, that is our last resort. We have to try all our other options.
Sir, if a few men could scale the western wall after dark, maybe they could get inside, free the hostages, and open the gate. That is, if they're holding them in the courtyard, as we've always done.
Well, that's a big if. What if they're seen and they can't raise the portcullis quietly?
Sir Hanush, if we can save just one hostage.
It's a perilous undertaking. Who would you send?
I'll go.
Then let us make ready.
I'm ready.
Are you sure? You should wear lightweight black clothing. Anything you don't need, you can leave here. I don't want you clanking around in plate armor.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
I'll be with you.
No one will hear me.
If any of you are having second thoughts, this is your last chance to speak.
Very well. So I hope we're all clear on what has to be done. We need to free the hostages to deprive Toth of his advantage. Now he'll be keeping them somewhere where they can be guarded, but somewhere separate from his other men.
And where would that be?
We always kept our captives in the house on the Bailey by the stables.
What if they're in their tower or somewhere else?
Then we'll have to go to the gate and try to open it. But that will take time and attract attention. So we can only do it if we know exactly how things stand. And if they sound the alarm, before we've done anything, we get out of there quick. Understood?
And leave them there?
Better a couple of hostages than a pile of corpses. Lord Capon, are you quite certain you want to engage in this action?
Quite. After all, it can't be much different from sneaking out of the upper castle in Rattay and back in every night. Besides, who else will keep this hothead from raising bloody mayhem?
Well, see to it that you do, my lord. May God guide our footsteps.
This will be something.
Alright, now no one will see Sir Henry.
Hey!
Sir Hans, I can't hear you.
We'll go first and take out the sentries. Wait here.
Could kill our own guards. Hans, I could kill you.
What are they waiting for?
Quiet, for fuck's sake.
What are they waiting for?
How should I know?
Why do I bother asking?
Oh, be quiet and watch that light on the battlements.
Yes, Sir Hans.
Fuck this waiting, I'm gonna climb.
Oh, alright, guess I'm going up too. I guess I'd go up after. Alright. Like I wanted to go up.
I'll put on his armor and watch this side, but there are still 2 guards on the portcullis winch to deal with. Any volunteers?
Henry will do it.
Buffoon? Henry, then. Just make sure you keep quiet.
Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
First, we have to find the hostages. Then we can come back and deal with the rest. Easy now. We're almost there. Let's not fuck it up at the 11th hour.
Where's Sir Radzig and Lady Stephanie?
Lady Stephanie? She's not here. She must be held somewhere else.
Where? Where is she being held? And where's Sir Radzig?
I suppose the lady might be in her chamber. We don't know anything. They herded us here and told us not to move a muscle.
God be with you.
Hey!
Damn it all. We'll have to go back empty-handed.
You're in the wrong place
I
at
really
the wrong
thought
time.
we're
We're not going anywhere. Not without my father and Lady Stephanie. And how are we meant...
Suck!
Come on then. Let's get the fuck out of here before they catch us. Gorva! Fuck my ass!
Fuck. I'll have to carry him out of here right now.
Pig, what was that noise?
This isn't very comfortable.
Don't mind me.
Stop fucking around with me. My horse is killing me. Run, for Christ's sake, and don't shoot me so well. Quick! They're right behind us. That is, behind you. They're in front of me. And I can't
They're
do
whacking me.
If you don't get a move on, they'll stab you in the back right under my nose. Watch out!
I love this. Ugh, it's so clunky.
I have to admit, we didn't do too well.
True. The shame of it. They drove us back before we even got anywhere. It's worse than if they'd killed us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. We had to give it a try. If we succeeded.
If pigs had wings... Now, I know it troubles you, but it's not over yet. We'll rescue the hostages and hang that bastard Ishvan.
It seems, Robard, that we're running out of options.
We don't have enough men to scale the walls with ladders. And we can't afford to lose any more. We can only take Talmberg by a ruse or with superior numbers. Ruses have failed, and we don't have superior numbers.
Then we are left with no choice but to build a trebuchet. To demolish my own walls. Where is Master Fafar?
He's waiting. We sent for him as soon
Bring
as...
him to me. Let's not waste time.
It had to be, I think it had to be in the ass.
Sir Divish.
You will build me a trebuchet, Master Tobias.
Trebuchet, my lord. That's not entirely in my field of expertise.
We have to take back Talmberg.
Yes, indeed, sir. I understand that.
You are the best engineer we can rely on in the whole fiefdom.
Oh, well, thank you, my lord, but it's just that I've never built a trebuchet before. This could take some time.
Then you'd better get to it. Bernard will go over the plan of attack with you.
Oh.
Well, Master Tobias, you have much to do and little time. I will not keep you any longer.
Indeed. Of course, sir. Thank you, my lord.
How are the preparations proceeding in the other camps?
As well as can be expected under the circumstances. There are still many things that need doing, but I just don't have the
I
time.
love how Henry still somehow
No, you don't.
looks like a dope with the helmet on.
Henry.
Yes, sir.
I would like for you to help with the preparations in the encampments.
Gladly, sir.
Robard will brief you. That'll be all.
Alright, so I have to do a bunch of side quests. It's his person. Yeah, not wrong. Alright, so this is the this is one of the achievements. I'm gonna save.
What needs to
look?
What and he said he'd never built a trebuchet.
But
I'll try to ask him if I can.
You should definitely.
How? I am. I never. Pity they didn't. Is it?
Well, we need. Then have a look. See you later.
Okay, Robart's just pitch. Bernard. Gotta go talk to Bernard.
God be with you. Thank you, Henry. Good luck then.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
God be with you, Henry.
Kinda hate it when they're like, oh, everything. Quartermaster. Go, Mr. Quartermaster.
Jesus Christ.
How? No.
Oh.
Yes.
God be with you.
200 meat, cool. That's like 2 horses, 2 deer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Lord.
What? God.
Good luck, Ben.
Stop this fucking mush.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
awake yet? Of course, fucking awake yet. Meat and oh, that did. Is there another quarter?
Good luck to you.
Good health.
I'll get. How are they?
Goodbye.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Or we'll do hunting.
Good day.
The troops.
There's
no.
That.
See. Very well.
At least 2 handfuls of men.
All right. I'll look around for some.
And God be with you. Good luck, then.
60 mints, 30 valerian, 6 wormwood.
Take care.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
We'll just kill some boar. They specifically want deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a camp.
Yeah.
Cozy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going, God be with you.
Okay. See. Ooh. Loved Pribyslavitz. Bring the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully I have enough.
Yeah.
Herbs that I need. Chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boink. Let's also see how much money we've got in our chest here. Been a few days since we've been here. We kind of, built it and then abandoned. No. 52. We don't need it. Okay, I'll need. Mint. Ooh, Valerian. We have plenty of that. So I need 22 mint. We are here for tax. No, supposedly those aren't supposed to be taxes. They get to live here without taxation. So. Where's the next herb? Guess they're dead.
Yeah.
Go. Eat.
Yeah.
Need to buy more mint. Valerian. No, not Valerian. Mint and one wormwood. Now, I don't know what I did wrong the first time I did this, because I feel like I did do all of these side objectives, but maybe I just didn't turn one in. Actually, I think I know what it was. I think that meat, the quartermaster objective, I think that used to be glitched. Because before, what I remember is constantly, never-ending, continuously being told,
Yeah.
go hunt more meat, go hunt more meat. Like, he always had an objective.
What the fuck are you looking for here?
I'm just riding on through, buddy. What the fuck are you doing here? Also, in the beta that once existed, you used to like buy supplies from, you could buy things from this guy. And I guess when they released the game in full, they just never coded it, got rid of him out of the code, but they also locked you from, can't buy things from him or sell things to him. So he just stands there menacingly. Yeah, so actually I should talk about that. So before, what would happen in the beta is you were only in the Talmberg area, but the quest you were doing in this region was that quest that had us in like Ledechko, that led up to the Pribyslavitz siege quest. But instead, they just had that here in Talmberg. And I think the camp you went to, or the cave, I think it was this cave, that the beta used for you to find that one guy.
Yeah.
I played that beta a lot. I think I probably put at least 20 hours into the beta. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
I wish I still, you know, fucking love this. I wish I still had the fucking beta. I deleted it off of my old computer, like when this game went full release, because I was stupid.
Good God.
I should just accept it.
God be with you.
Do you got any mint? Ooh, fuck yeah, you do. I'll take one wormwood. XVI. Thank you. I just need 11 more mint. Alright, so now we'll go to the monastery.
Yeah.
To recruit Nicodemus's help. Why hasn't the alchemy bench disappeared? No. So the beta. Fuck, I'm gonna have to. The beta was only for people that pre-ordered the game from either their Kickstarter when they had one, or from their website. I did not get there soon enough to buy from their Kickstarter, but I was soon enough to buy off of the website. So actually my copy is pre-ordered from the website. It's not technically from Steam. And it was nice that they gave you a choice. I think you could choose between GOG, Steam, and I can't remember if Epic, I think Epic. For your copy. If you ordered it off their website. Why won't the alchemy bench disappear? Fucking hell.
Henry, what do you need?
Okay. There.
Mint. Oh, you're one short? Hold on. We're going to save and quit. And then reload. I hate having the... Does that? But yeah, if you pre-ordered it from them, they gave you a beta download thing. They took it off their website though, I believe. Was it through email? They sent the beta. I can't remember. All right, there we go. Is there another? Don't think I can buy from that herbalist. Yeah, maybe. But I'm thinking. All right, so we're gonna go to that herbalist by the last inn.
Yeah.
Because there were the foliage in the beta, pretty goddamn breathtaking. There is something about it that those that played the beta and then that played full release, some enjoyed the beta foliage more than the full release foliage. By the point the game fully released, I don't think I had played the beta for a few months, so I couldn't fucking remember. I was just like, oh my god, it actually released. No more delays. I think they delayed it at least 2 times. But at least this game only overpromised on 2 things, unlike Cyberpunk, which overpromised on literally every aspect of the game and didn't deliver a fraction. See, what this game promised was crossbows and spears. They could not implement those in the game. Well, they did partially implement spears, as we see with the halberds. However, the player cannot keep them in their inventory. They can wield them for a little bit. They can't use them effectively.
Jesus Christ.
God, my dad's TV is so fucking... It sounds like regular people talking. No. Going deaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what... You know what, since this is just a running back and forth fetch quest bit right now, I'm gonna rant about Aldi a bit. I'm not really ranting about Aldi, but more ranting about, you know, living at home while trying to work at a job that has you waking up at 5 a.m. Because it takes you forever to wake up, and then so I would go to bed at like 8 p.m., right? The night when, if I had a shift the next day, I'd go to bed at 8 p.m. so that I could, you know, wake up at 5, get like a full, or try to get a full like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I like my sleep. God, because my dad is, they had like TV to be loud. And fucking sleep until my normal time anyway. I mean, eventually I got someone used to it, but still, my body got used to waking up at 5. I worked there for 8 months. Never got used to it. And, like, it was a consistent schedule. It was the same days every single week. So, like, theoretically, my body should have been getting used to it. But it wasn't. I was like, after 8 months, literally... My last 2 weeks were the 2 weeks where the fear of COVID was happening, so everyone was panic buying stuff. That was fun.
Yeah.
What sucks though is that my former employees, former coworkers, I wasn't a boss. My former coworkers, like a couple weeks after that hectic stuff started dying down or whatever, I go in to like buy something, I'm helping my mom buy something or something, and one of my former coworkers told me, yeah, we got a bonus, pretty nice bonus, like I think it was a couple $100 maybe more, for dealing with the hecticness. But because I was no longer there, but even though I still worked a couple of those weekends, I didn't get that bonus. Arrgh.
I hope I...
Good luck, then.
But also knowing my luck, I do feel like if I had stayed, because I do have like seasonal asthma to an extent. I don't know, it's weird. There was one spring where I was, where you could tell like it was asthma brought on by allergies. But then like, I think the last couple springs it's been pretty tame, where I've just had a typical stuffed nose, right? No real breathing issue. There was one spring where it's just awful, and I actually couldn't breathe multiple times throughout the day because I'd end up coughing, and then that coughing would block my throat for a good bit. And let me tell you, suffocating on, or choking on air, absolutely terrifying. Like, I've been thrown underwater unexpectedly. So, like, that kind of gives you that rush of feeling like you're being drowned. Nowhere near as terrifying as choking on air. It's just like, I'm choking on nothing. At least drowning, I'm choking on water. Ugh. Even though it never got bad, it was only for a few seconds most. Still, never want that again. So I got an inhaler for that. But, like, obviously, if I had... I personally believe that if I had stayed at that job at the beginning, at the outbreak of COVID, I probably would have gotten COVID. And because of that asthma, probably would have ended up in the hospital. And there would have been no means to pay. And this would have been before the YouTube channel, so there would have been no social media base for me to go to get support.
I brought you back. There's something I need.
Is there?
All right.
Sebastian. That might.
It is a siege.
Well, see how the mark. God be with you.
But I also have a childhood friend that has asthma. And I remember there were 2 years, so I think it was in 4th grade and then again in 5th grade, where he had asthma way worse than I ever. I can't remember what brought this on, if it was like pneumonia or something, but he ended up needing to like get some fucking machine at his house, like some breathing machine that he had to put on his face for like some certain amount of time each day. Rada, you forget I live in America. Remember that. It's pay to live here, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
I've gathered up.
Excellent.
Here it is.
Fine. Good luck, then. Good luck, then.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be as scary of an issue if we fucking elected, you know, Bernie? But no. No. The rich people in charge just had to fucking rig it and make Hillary win in 2016. That's one conspiracy theory I fully believe in. That they did rig it against Bernie. Well, I mean, isn't Brazil a very quickly populating country? Very quickly developing nation, getting lots of people really fast. Because really, for America, there's no excuse. For countries that aren't like America, they can at least have some excuses.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Like, I'd say places like, you know, most European countries, specifically like Germany, France, England, Britain, Scandinavian countries, they have the money, they have the means to support it. Like USA definitely should be able to. See, Brazil and USA, Tarada, got some similarities right there.
The charcoal burn.
That's
Well, you can stop.
good. Take care now.
Let's see, so gotten the pitch. I've done all this. Okay. And now it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's gonna take. That should be enough time, right?
Mother. Take care.
Who just walks up? Who just, you know, when someone walks up to you, you don't just say the first thing that pops in your mind, like, "Oh my God, you look like you've been assaulted." That's just rude. Yeah. All right, we wait. I'm gonna drink. Give me booze. Surely, another whole day isn't enough time.
God watch over.
So,
All done.
thank you for your help.
Well, best take care.
Yeah.
And hopefully, Order. One of the other optional objectives it said was bring beer. I never got that one. I'm hoping but that doesn't mean because I got what's his face killed. That screwed me. Hope not.
Yeah.
The Andrew at the Inn in the Glade. I hope because he's dead that it threw me over. Doesn't say anything about it. Huh? Why do I got... That's not right. Right? Gotta go back to... Captain. Right? Where the fuck is he? Captain Bernard? Captain Bernard? Please? Oh god. We're gonna save and quit again. Fuck. Okay. Come on, we could finish this tonight if it doesn't fucking bug me out. I don't want to ride all the way north of fucking Scarlet. I just want my last achievement because the Town Burger achievement is not available on Nexus. So literally I have to get these last two achievements myself. Fuck! Yeah, just give it to the quartermaster.
My respect. God be with you.
I think
I'm worried.
how's that?
I couldn't say. Take care now.
Shadow effects.
Yeah.
Ride. Run. I swear if this isn't if Bernard or Robar or whoever the fuck I'm supposed to give the drugs to isn't up here, I will cry because the Town Burger achievement requires you can only get this achievement. You have to be here. You have to be doing this quest to get this achievement. If I fuck things up, Because I got Andrew at the end of the glade killed, I will cry. I will be so upset. Why are you out here? Why?
Greetings.
Greetings.
This ought to help with your sleepy.
What's in it?
Yes, and it's
Really?
hopefully not.
True enough. Good luck then.
Yes. Yes. I'm getting 100% of the achievements. Oh, I could cry out of happiness now. Oh. Fuck. Okay. What the fuck did I do wrong? Yeah, it must have been that fucking, it must have been that one quest that glitched. The meat quest. That must have been it. That's the only one I can think of. Because I always completed everything in my first playthrough. Much like this one, I did absolutely everything. Also, thank you, Townburger Achievement, for not making me wait until, like, I completed the Conrad Kaiser side quest. Because this is also technically, this quest that we're about to do, this side quest, is a objective part, is one of the objectives for the siege mission. And the Townburger Achievement is complete all objectives during siege or whatever. So, oh god, fuck, that makes me so happy. I cannot go down that road. I have to. Ah!
Yeah.
Or is this where, this is where I got stuck. That's not. Or is this where I got stuck? I can't remember. Let's find out. Well, that's totally where I got stuck. Nope. Not again.
Yeah.
Notes are out. A fun fact. Apparently, 6.9% of the game's player base has the level cap achievement. Oh, fuck. Aha!
Yeah.
Funny number. But it's like, what the hell are those people doing to get their agility leveled up? Oh shit. Mine's actually not that far away. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I could have gotten max level myself. Oh, there's gonna be a tussle. There's gonna be a tussle.
Yeah.
If you just waited. I mean, yeah. I mean, it depends. Because what am I supposed to do to get... Like, it would just be a bunch of hunting. Because... Or I'd have to find, like, the... like, fourth... The fourth agility, like, skill book. You know, the one that, like, you can only read after level 15 or whatever. I'd have to fucking find that. Which I think is in a hidden treasure. So it's like... Not interesting to watch. Okay. That was because that was quest related, Tarada. You back off.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of Conrad Keyser?
But of course, he's staying with our local custodian. That's the big house in the courtyard by the monastery.
Thank you, Elias. Oh, wait. I could have just... Fuck. I could have just took the stuff here for the mint. The quest. Hmm?
God save you, good night.
Is this where
I need to speak to him.
Hurry.
I need to...
Oh, what? Here's the key. Goodbye.
Enter.
Books!
Huh? By the horn of Joshua, you startled me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Your soul!
Sir Tobias Fafar, the master builder and engineer from Skalitz, sends his greetings.
Fafar? Tobias Fafar? I've heard of him. He invented an interesting mining machine. What does he need?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in Talmberg?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true the castle's been taken?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fafar has been given the task of building a trebuchet, but he's not sure he can manage it.
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different kettle of fish than mining. Damn, I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't leave here right now.
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little, more than a little, critical of Sigismund's efforts at Nicopolis. And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly appreciate my criticism. Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too secure in Prague, so I left. Perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case, I went to Bethlern Castle.
They locked you up in Bethlern?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. They leave me to my own devices there. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus and a band of able assistants. Although I have lost quite a few of my patrons thanks to all this unrest.
And why are you here in Sassa?
To be honest, I need the money.
Money, sir? You don't seem like a man who lives in want.
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help with the construction of the monastery. So you see, I can't simply take my leave.
What is it you're working on, sir?
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. My opus magnum, my legacy. All you have seen here are but snippets
Magnum
of my
condoms?
great work. Mark my
Opus version? Whoa!
One day, our whole world will be
must
run by
be
machines
massive.
and inventions not yet dreamed of.
That was a dumb joke.
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our fields and milk our cattle.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking aloud about things for battle. Could I help you escape, perhaps?
Who says I want to?
But you said you couldn't leave, sir.
Young man, I can't leave.
I
because
know
I
that.
gave my word
No,
I'd
it's
help
biggest
with the
dickus.
building of
Biggest
the monastery
dickus.
here, and my word is my bond. I have no intention of sneaking away like some criminal.
Who do you work for here?
Right,
My
that was the name from
contract is
the
with the
fucking
abbot himself,
movie.
But I discussed the work details with Carol, the monastery's master builder.
Could I not just pay off the master builder for your services?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction,
As long
Oh,
as he
yeah.
has the money to pay the craftsman's wages, that's all he needs.
Ah, as long as he has enough for wages, you say?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Yes, what are you thinking?
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow? After all, the defense of the province is at stake.
Monty Python,
I
yeah, that's it.
realize that, but
I always
Sassar
forget the name.
Monastery has always kept its
Or it's
neutrality.
always, whenever I
What's
need
more,
to
the
remember a
abbot
name for
isn't
something,
here at present,
or I'm trying to make
and
a
without
reference to
his
something,
permission,
I always
Carol
forget
won't be
what I want to say,
persuaded.
the name,
But I
all
might
that.
have another idea.
What do you suggest?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could, we...
That's
Yeah, we don't, okay. We're just gonna play Carol in a game of dice. Will I be able to play him in a game of dice?
God's sake.
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin for every day he spends here.
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Conrad would only have to leave for a few days. Surely you can manage without him for a short while.
We might, if he didn't get himself killed there. I've given my answer.
Supposing I compensated you for his brief...
What use would coin be to me?
Thank you.
You're well.
May God...
God be with you.
You want to be a dick? I'll be a dick to you. Bitch.
Are you sure you won't release Conrad? You won't?
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought as a lover of architecture, I might contribute.
How the hell do you know that?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help you.
How much will you give, damn you?
Oh, no. No.
Satisfied?
That's not enough.
Going back to our roots.
Very well, then. Keezer can go.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah.
Why do they want to kill me now?
Oh god, he's insane.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kostelitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course.
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to it. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
I don't know. What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
Yeah, actually, pretty fucking easy to catch him.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Would you be Master Pekar?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
Stay away from Master Keyser.
Keyser? Conrad Keyser? Why should I want anything to do with him?
So he doesn't need to worry about you?
Worry? Good Lord, no. Why, we were friends.
Right, that'll be everything.
As the Master instructs. May the Lord watch over you. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not gonna happen, buddy.
Well,
He's
did you
dead,
find
my
anyone?
boy. He's
I
dead.
did.
And?
He's dead. He was an assassin, all right.
Lord have mercy. Was it Pekar?
Yes. I saw him all too clearly.
So they are after me. I knew it. Sweet Jesus, there'll be more. I need to hide away somewhere.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that does make sense. Thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Okay, now. Wait until the morning.
Yeah.
We near the. I actually didn't think. I overestimated how long it would take me to get things done. I thought this would take me a stream and a half. Like I would have had to play like for stream for like an hour or so. Or this all. Now, of course, technically, what I could do to get the last demon is I could just quit, and then because the last achievement we have to do is we have to get put in jail in Skalitz. Beginning of the game. So I could just fucking do that and then just never complete this. Fucking blue ball everyone. Or, oh, by everyone I mean blue ball Tirada. Tirada, have you decided on what game you're gonna have me play next? Since I'm giving you that free usage of that redemption. No, but you don't actually have to click the redemption. I already told you. Yeah. Words are hard. My small brain.
Yeah.
Red Dead 2 it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to play another long game that I've already beaten back to back. I don't want to do that back to back.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Raketa to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. but I am very fond of Rocchetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Oh, Conrad.
Greetings.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk.
Listen,
You
if we
might
build
find
this
something there
giant
you can
badger...
use.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
1,000 grosh. Wow, that's nice. It's a shame that I have 50,000 groschen, which just want to still. Mr. Fafar, just is yours, dude. Fast. Wooden. I think we wait 2 days. I think it's 2 days built. I love seeing this 81 out of 82 achievements. Almost there. This game took us almost as long as it took us to beat Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh. And Red Dead 2 is probably going to take longer than both of those. Those games that I bought during the winter sale are just going to be sitting for a hot minute. That trebuchet is totally compensating for something. My small wiener.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
Beyblade! Let it rip! Oh!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated.
Rip the
That's
rooster.
perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
I bet it can cast the largest pineapple.
Move! Move! Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming.
There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man.
We won't.
You'll be all right.
We won't be able to
Who's
do
coming?
really a proper test until we do like a campaign.
There's an army on the way.
Playthrough on a.
And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Talmberg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talbot.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Henry's just like, yeah, sounds good.
My part in the battle, sir. I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander, but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arse playing dice and swilling ale,
yeah.
you were sadly
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold. Hold. Easy, man. Just a little longer. Easy. Easy.
That is a lot of them.
Not yet.
Ooh. Ooh.
They were expecting us. First troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard. To the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll fight the bastards.
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Ah! We did it. Ah! Johannes, where's your fucking armor? Cool. Bitch. 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 Where's the boss? Where's Havel? That's not Havel.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally.
They
some
are
good news.
roommates.
Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Well, tell them to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. Sir Henry is to the rescue. Sir Henry is here to save the day. Hold it. Sir Henry is here to save the day. Howdy, gents. You need Sir Henry? You have armor. You are fancy. Ow! My schnoz. Come here, bitch. Come here. Swing. Bitch. Fucking die. What do you got? Fancy stuff. Where? Over here? What the fuck? The cavalry has arrived. Hold on, guys. There you go. Oh, poor Sir Hans. He first gets shot in the ass and now he's getting ganged up on. Bitch. Ooh, mace to the face. I killed more people. Where's my credit? You got one moving.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. Seems to be on very, intimate terms.
Roommates. They are
He might be able
roommates,
to tell us
obviously.
something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Yeah, they just sleep together, no biggie. Yeah, that's what roommates do.
Start talking, or make
Do
the
your
Lord be
worst.
good luck then.
I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Okay.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone.
No.
If
You.
you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks.
That's
Sigismund
fucked
needed
up.
men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You can never understand. They were weak. Istvan strong. He took better care of
Oh,
them
he
than
has
any
daddy issues. Oh no.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's
That's an
ally.
abuse of power. Ew. Ew, no. Also sounds like there's a big age gap there between the two of them. Mm-mm. No, sir.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He was Sigismund.
Name drop that.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranic and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
Roommates.
Never understand.
Roommates,
For a while there, I
Henry.
thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife.
Bro, I
and you
don't
about
know.
your father. Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighborly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric,
I'll let every manjack here have his
Hey
way
there,
with
Sasha.
this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into gulag.
Thank you for
Nobly
the 8
spoken,
months
Your
of sub,
Grace.
Sasha.
And for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Hey.
Yeah.
There was for a 5-day wait on this, on the attack. I wonder if that's still there. They just got rid of it.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna tell me, go talk to
Yeah.
these people or whatever.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I
Sorry,
share
wrong
your
choice of
enthusiasm.
words.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. See you later.
Yeah.
the trebuchet?
Come on, put your backs into it, boys. You can do it. Can I fire it now? Or poo. Oh.
Ah.
Well, you were taking so long to put the rock in there. I thought I'd have to do it myself. Oh, that's horrible form. You're putting so much weight on your back, my guy. But your back was slouched and in full armor. Oh, awful for the shoulders and back. Come on, put your legs into it. The rock's already there, man. I don't think you need to do this. Look at this right there. All right, now I fire it with him on it. Wait, it hit. Double rocks.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you'd...
Aye.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to... See you later.
Two-day bombardment? Okay. We wait some more. We'll just wait another 24 hours.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
All right, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to
portcullis.
Fortune.
Yeah, let's go.
I think I'll...
Do you want...
I'll help with the...
I'm proud and as God... Just keep...
All right.
Good. Goodbye.
Direct hit. Look at that one fucker just sprinting all ahead. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's excited to kill. He wants to murder. Ah! Ah! I can't raise this above my head like I can in Mountain Blade Bannerlord, man. Don't worry, this one's mine, boys. Get out of the way. Sir Henry's going to wreck some shit, alright? Don't worry, you guys don't need to help. Sir Henry's got this. Sir Henry will solo them all. How many of you there are there? Oh shit, that's quick. Sir Henry requests assistance. Oh, Sir Henry needs help. Help. Help, Sir Henry. Got one.
Clear those culverts!
Ow. I'm gonna bonk you. I'm gonna bonk you. Go here so you can get bonked. Bitch. Bonk. Sounds like there's a couple. Oh, that's a tussle, all right. I'm helping. I don't know where I'm smacking, but I'm just smacking. Ow. Ow. They are smacking me good. Hey, get back here, you bitch. 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 Uh-oh, I'm in danger. Alright, Sir Henry will prevail. Get back here, motherfucker! Howdy, you have armor. Ow. Got him! I helped. Fucking balls. He's still alive? No, he's dead. Howdy. Get over here. Die. Make way for Sir Henry. Sir Henry will kill him. Get the fuck out. Alright, Sir Henry's got this. Sir Henry had it all. Still, how many of you are still alive? Who the fuck's still alive? Oh. Don't worry, I'm coming. Sir Henry is sprinting. Y'all couldn't handle them yourselves. You really needed Sir Henry here. Move out of the way, fuckers. I'm hitting them from the butt. Ah! Okay, this bitch. There we go. Everything's under control.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry. You've heard what he'll do if we follow them. We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah. Die, sir. Of course. I hope.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own, well, what I mean, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
You know, I wonder what they're gonna do about the whole.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry.
In
It'll
Kingdom
come
Come
to
2,
you.
if we're playing
You'll see.
Henry again, how are they gonna
Well,
handle, you know,
I just hope he'll be there.
the whole swordsmanship stuff? Because obviously in this game it was about starting from being a no-skilled loser with a sword.
What will you do now?
But now we're a master swordsman. What are they
Not
gonna
long
do?
ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Are we gonna? Oh god! I swear, if it's an amnesia trick, I will. Amnesia thing. I'm pissed. I hate amnesian stories. Overused.
There's no sign of them. Move on. I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
You all right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Mark Fart von
Those are
Auschwitz.
noble intentions, son.
Got it.
But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Now, I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
What I like most that they did here is that they reveal that Radzik is the father, but they still, Radzik still kind of talks about Martin as, Henry's father, because he pretty much was.
You're doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. He did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go.
I'm blind! So wait!
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away.
What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
So who dressed Henry? Who undressed Henry from his clothes and then put him in these ones? 'Cause, weird if you ask me, getting a little private with Sir Henry, huh?
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 Yeah.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghof is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghof, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts. cohorts. And now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And
He
there's a
ends up
tough
getting
struggle
both,
awaiting him in
I think.
Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war.
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Bergov at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Gutenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be
Kingdom Come 2 is going to be a buddy cop film with buddy cop game
don't get
with
embroiled in anything
Henry
else.
and
just hand over the
Sir
letter,
Hans.
hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like we're
Very
totally
well.
getting embroiled in things.
Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
That's about all.
That's it.
Very well.
I want to finish this.
Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son.
Whether they plan to take action against...
My thoughts.
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces.
He's totally gonna provoke him.
Come, Henry, my men are
Right at
waiting.
the beginning of the game. Be
I
cool.
wish you Godspeed.
Come now, Hal. My men are up into the courtyard. We can get going. Ha!
Walk faster. I still need to go to Skalitz and kill someone.
Well, God be with you. So.
Yeah. I know where to go. Speed run the finale. The epilogue. Just click my. Yeah, we'll see if I can. I wonder if I can load back to a save here on this playthrough that's before the attack on Skalitz. I don't know if I have a. I don't know if it keeps any saves from that old. That's the last achievement that I need. Is I just need to get arrested in Skalitz. I'll have 100% on this fucking game. And then I play Red Dead 2, which will probably be over 100 hours. I feel quite hungry. Oh god, I better not fucking. You gave me the whole amnesia shit.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Quite.
I'm riding off into the sunset with Sir Hans.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents. Get the sword back from him. And skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I've a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
Whatever that means. Fortuna! Alright, let's see here. Zoom. Yep, alright. Yeah, I can get someone killed. Oh god, I feel slow. Henry moves so slow. Oh, I hope this fucking works. Please fucking work. Please be all I needed to do. Oh no! I'm carrying a dead body of a man that I killed.
Help!
Hey! Surrender! You've committed a violation.
Go then. Fuck off. Don't come back.
Who are you carrying? Personally, I...
Put me in jail then.
You...
It worked! I've never seen this cutscene before. I have no clue what to expect.
You'll think twice about breaking the law.
Kingdom didn't come? Yep. Kingdom did not come. Oh no, this one's gonna make me feel bad!
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out!
Let me in!
For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
Achievement. Fires. Yes! It's done! It's fucking done! Oh! You see this? You see this? It's over! And look at that, I also have all the badges. It's over. 18% of people have this achievement. What? 352 hours. Next up. Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. How many of us are there? All right, I think Clay is still streaming. He's still playing Gosh of War. So we're gonna throw Yet another jolly raid because it's Tuesday, so that means Mikey B isn't streaming. I have to. God, how long is Red Dead Redemption 2? Time to beat. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. I'm not doing that because I looked at the I already was thinking about it. In order to do that, I would have to play the online, and the online is dead. So I have a feeling that were I to try, I would have to recruit the help of like friends and stuff to like, do it, and that's a lot of work, and I don't want to. So probably just gonna be the just probably gonna be the main and side quest stuff. But yeah, go ahead and enjoy Clay's Gosh of War stream. He's talking to Sindri. Oh, he's in the fun area. All right, guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Hope you guys enjoyed the Kingdom Come stream. Tomorrow night we will be starting Red Dead Redemption 2. Peace. Woo!
Who allowed this? Is this legal?
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
Kingdom Cam. Did you get your last 2 achievements? Also, hello.
Hello, and thank you for the raid.